everyone and welcome back to Weird Wolf Games. We've been going on about it for ages, but last weekend was our very first GT at the Leeds GT.
And what a event it was.
What an event it was. 250 players, between 5 and 7 rounds, depending on if you made the top bracket or not, over 2 days. It was intense, it was hard work, there was a lot of sweating and a lot of stressing, but it was very fun. We should say that this genuinely is some of the best Warhammer players in the UK.
Yep.
There's a bunch of guys from Vanguard Tactics and from a lot of teams all wearing grey sleeves.
Yeah, national players.
International players, players in the ITT, I think the International Tournament Championship. And it was all using ITT terrain. God, that's a mouthful, which, you know, all came with its own special rules.
Let's see what happens, because I think you can see how different some of our journeys were.
Yes, well, you're about to see how we got on in our games. We'll do a quick recap after each of them. It'll pop up on the screen with some of the points. If you want to see more tournament-y stuff from us, because we're going to go down to a few more, we're going to be doing some more competitive tournament-focused games, make sure to hit subscribe down here somewhere.
Yeah, please do.
No pressure, and if you don't want to subscribe, let us know why. Let us know what you think we can improve.
Yep.
We've got loads of cool stuff. We've got loads of battle reports if you're new to the channel, so please do check them out. And yeah, let's see how we get on. Right, boys, that's game one of our first GT done. How do we do?
Lost.
One! I mean, I've hit my target now. Yeah. One win.
So you're going 5 now?
So I'm going 1 and 4 is what's going to happen. Yeah. I had Custodes, really good dude, really fair, really nice, no saltiness, a lot of sweating, but that was mostly me. And yeah, we just managed to get a bit of a swing towards the end of the game, ended up about 79-54.
Yeah, I had a really nice guy, George, who played Custodes, his mate played Chris.
Yeah,
and
also a really nice guy.
Yeah, so far, good opponents. I got 64 points to 97 or 91.
It's a good scoring.
Yeah, it's a good scoring, but I did well at the start, and then it drifted off as I lost pieces, and he managed to swing back control. So yeah, good game, lots of fun, learned stuff, so can't complain.
Christopher?
Opponents, mate, also quite top.
Yeah.
Who, played Dreadknights. Yeah, turns out getting your 6s on 1 wounds instead of doing a will and rolling 1s is pretty good. Yeah, I deployed badly, I rolled badly, I did badly.
Well, you got round 2.
I've got demons.
That's fun. What have you got to game 2? Tom?
Necrons, not happy. Definitely going to lose this one.
I've got Death Guard, so it's not good for the Weird Wolf team.
Come back in a minute to see us being even more miserable.
To show us having dropped out, having a few beers.
Right, end of game 2. Scored 75, lost by about 10 points. Guy did a secret mission. It was against Necrons. I thought I did pretty good considering Necrons are not a great army for Knights to face. But yeah, not bad. End of round 2, waiting for the other 2. Don't know how they're doing. Got a smile from Chris, like, might be alright. Will looked very concentrated. So we'll see how they got on. See you back in a sec.
Game 2, Death Guard wasn't a very nice matchup. Was almost the opposite of Grey Knights, but with a really similar units. Anyway, got a little bit lucky. 1 point in it, 80 points to the Grey Knights, 79 to the Death Guard. Really, it came down to some bad secondaries for him late in the game, and me being able to just have a couple of units left to be able to drop down later on. Carnivores are scary. Blight Lord Terminator's actually getting combat, terrifying. But that's 2-0, first GT. We got half an hour, we got another game. That means it could be a little bit difficult. Tom did great. Chris is still going. He's going to go down. Actually, it's meant to be finished now. We're going to go and check in on him, and we'll see how he's done. Chris.
Yeah.
How was game 2 and 3? Because you didn't do a recording.
Well, my game 2 went to time by the time I boxed everything up. It was time for game 3, so that's why. Played against Demons. Had a very close game. It came down to, well, the final score was 70-51.
72-51.
Which doesn't sound close, but when you consider I failed a battle shock on my last turn, which if I hadn't done, I would have got my secret mission and would have won by a point.
Yes.
So yeah.
That was game 2.
That was game 2.
All right, game 3 roundup, and I finally, well, my luck ran out. We had Votan. It was a really difficult matchup. Those Sagittars are horrible. So are all the little boys who can get out. We've learned a lot about some rules that we don't normally play. You can charge through ruins, you can charge if you don't have line of sight, you can do a lot of sneaky things, especially when you get out of vehicles. So I got caught out quite a lot in this one, but learned quite a bit. Decent dude that I was playing against. Lot of models. I think there was 4 Sagittars, a lot of little chaps, the big honky chunk. Very similar to the list I want to run when we have Votan on the channel. But yes, that was a loss. So I ended up 2-1 for day 1. Really happy with that, considering I was hoping to get 1 win when we went into it. But yeah, game 4 tomorrow, Dark Angels. Really horrible list. So I'm going to try and learn how to play Space Marines properly and hopefully not get absolutely massacred. But still, 2-1, day 1. Let's hit it for game 4.
Right, morning after. I didn't record turn 3 yesterday, as you can probably tell from changing outfit. Just really needed a beer and a relax after quite a long day on the old feet, being the old man of Weird Wolf games. Played against Death Guard. It was quite a tough matchup for me, but again, another nice opponent. We worked through it, finished with about 30 minutes to spare, so I'm quite pleased with the speed of play. I lost 85 to 57. I was in the lead for the first couple of rounds, and then I think he realised he couldn't just stay behind cover, and actually was better off pushing up, and as soon as he did that I was in big trouble. I just couldn't deal with the weight of numbers and his toughness, and the contagion range is an absolute beast against the Knights. And yeah, no, good though, really enjoying it, looking forward to day 4. Got Necrons in a minute, so let's see how that goes.
Game 3?
Game 3. Yeah, that was a loss as well. So yeah, it was a Kinetic Court list. Yeah, it was a very back and forth game. There was like every other turn someone else was in the lead, and yeah, he got an Overwatch that essentially meant I lost by 2 points, so it was an 85 to 83 game.
Okay, but Chris, the scores are going up. This is important. This is good.
Yep, I've got round 4 this morning.
Yep, it is daylight. Yep.
It's Imperial Knights. It's a triple big knight list with some armigers and Helverons, and yeah, I think I might
Chris has got this.
be able to do it.
Yeah,
but
buddy.
Like, because I like playing knights. I've beat Tom's knights, and yeah, I've just got to whack things hard and hope I don't whiff as bad as I have like half the game so far.
Come on, mate, do him in.
I should have brought the Weird Wolf dice.
Yeah,
I
you
can't roll
should.
6s or anything else.
Why? Because I've got them, and that's why I've won twice. Right, good. Round 4. Let's do it.
So,
That was day 1.
day 1, different day 1s.
Yes. I was on a bit of a high after day 1. Well, you'll have seen, bit of a kick in the teeth in my 3rd game, but definitely on a high. You know, I was hoping to get 1 win out of the tournament.
Yeah.
As were you, maybe.
Yeah, no, I was.
As was Chris.
I never having played one before, and I was just happy to learn how it goes, because although we've practiced here, we didn't necessarily have all the right terrain, which we do have, it's just a box, we haven't built it. And that comes with its own set of rules, and the way they play in the tournaments is slightly different. So yeah, I just learned a lot, and I was looking forward, I was buzzing to get into day 2 and trying to implement some of the things, because what I did find I was worried that people weren't going to be that nice or be very sticklers for the rules and not really help you. And what I actually got were 3 great opponents, really supportive, looking for ways to better each other's play and just be generally brilliant. So yeah, learned a lot from day 1, buzzing to get into day 2.
Day 2 was next. You and Chris had a mountain to climb, and I was on a slow decline to madness.
Yeah, you were meeting us somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
So no, it was brilliant fun, and we were really enjoying Leeds as well. If you've never been, check it out.
It's good. Right, day 2. Let's do it. Christopher. Sorry, Tom's getting distracted by a bunny. Look.
It's a bunny.
There's a bunny. All right, Christopher, that was round 4.
Yep.
How do we do?
I failed. I'm no longer in contention for the wooden
He's
spoon.
gonna win against the Imperial Knights.
Yep.
What happened?
Really nice chap, Owen. He brought a list that was nice to see on the table for once, like 3 big knights with some Hellgruns.
Nice for you.
No, it's just like nice to see a Castellan that can like pump out that range damage
Yeah.
and like see all those big guns do what they're meant to do. Yeah, so he basically dominated the midboard. I was just throwing stuff away to contest objectives so he didn't score them. I drew badly for my turn 1 secondaries.
Yeah.
He drew badly for secondaries most of the game. Breaches are amazing.
They are.
Turns out breaches will just one-shot a big knight,
Brilliant.
like, consistently. And, well, I say consistently, they did it once, then hid from his knights for the rest of the game as he tried to focus fire them. Lancers whiffed. And, yeah, luckily I managed to just snag loads of points from his back objective.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it was a,
Nice work.
what was it, 60-something, 50-something game? It's going to be up there.
It's enough for a win. We'll put
enough for a win.
It'll be over there somewhere.
Just. So, yeah.
Well done, mate. Well done.
Yeah, so how did your game go? You went...
Continued the streak. That was a big one, and it was a loss. It was a pretty big loss against the Dark Angels. They're very good.
Yeah.
They're very good. Inner Circle companions.
Well, it's
who,
just you don't have anything that can move anything they have.
No. Okay, so Inner Circle companions are probably okay, normally, because it's -1 to hit them. Whack a Librarian in there, and they also get a 4-up, feel no pain against against psychic attacks.
Yeah. That's your army, right?
That's my army. That was a bit of a shame. I mean, big squad of Eradicators with lethal and sustained on 6s. Pretty gnarly. The Calidus dropping in and making all of my mists cost twice. Cost 2 CP instead of 1. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That hurt a lot. So I 3 units of the Deathwing Knights. I mean, -1 damage, so all of my damage 2 stuff was useless. I'd struggled. Definitely struggled on the primary. I didn't score any primary until the last turn. I did take a secret mission, just with Terminators being battle line and being able to deep strike within 3. Just pop in the back at the end of the game with one of your 2 Terminator squads, and you've got 20 points. So 26 on the primaries. Secondaries last turn, I had a Librarian drop down. He got overwatched by the Calidus, which stopped me from getting engaged. Stopped me from getting assassinate, because that would have been 11 points or something. I could have got that turn, which would have been quite nice. No, not 11, 6, 7, whatever. So look, very glad I got to play against a really nice guy, but also a really good Space Marine list to actually see what they can do. Because we don't, we got Space Marines on the channel, but we don't play them.
We got Tom's old. Yeah, lots of Marines.
So there might be some more Marines coming. There might well be, but
you're the Dark Angels guy.
I'm the Raven one. That's different. Yes.
Same thing.
So another loss, but that's okay. Learning a lot, definitely learning a lot, and that was a very tough game, but still scored. I think it was 90 to 59 or 58 in the end. So not an absolute battering, but bit of a battering.
But you expect very nice to score well anyway.
You do, but I think that was a particularly tough matchup. So 1 game left. It's sunny. It's nice.
Tom will be here in a bit to talk about his game. Maybe he didn't look too happy, and there was Canis wasn't on the table. So
yes, and the guy he's playing looks a bit like a clone of Dave, which is very off-putting.
Yeah,
so,
I thought it was. I did think it was Dave.
Right, 1 more to go. Let's do it.
All right, guys. Game 4's done. I played a nice Australian fella. Really close game. Not a great matchup. Again, Necrons is really tough for my team, but only lost by 3 points. It's at 86 to 83. It's just really close, and I could have won it if I'd remembered the Calidus within 12 doubles the CP cost of stuff, and he wouldn't have been able to bring back one of his characters, which would reduce the impact on the Scorpions, and I could have won it. So that's a bit of a kicker. But yeah, onwards and upwards. Votan next. Again, shit matchup, but you never know. Let's see what happens.
Right, very close one for round 5. Didn't feel that close until at the end, and then I looked at the points. Another secret mission, had to do it. Just lost the centre. It was a really good Tyrannus player, really nice dude as well. He really knew his army. 2 fixed objectives for, what was it? Establish locus and engage north fronts, and just with the Vanguard Onslaught they just pop up and you can spend CPs to redeploy them, and I just lost too many pieces to be able to do anything about it. There was guys in my backfield, the Biobores were spitting out the nodes that were then getting engaged, which sucks. He's a really good player, so I don't mind losing that one at all. That was really good fun and learned a lot. It's really good to see what Tyranids can do when they're fired up. I think there was 3 units of 6 Von Ryan Sleepers, which I always thought were rubbish, but if they, with Vanguard Onslaught, they get +1 to wound, I think, or +1 strength, so it was strength 6. They absolutely minced through a lot of my stuff. Great game. But that's it. 2 and 3, first GT. I'm very happy with that. Would have liked another win, but it was all kind of hard, and that's good. Learned a lot. I think we're going to be better players on the other side of it. Chris is still playing. There's 5 minutes to go. I don't know what round they're in. He's in the mirror match, Admech versus Admech, and it's pretty mega looking. I don't know how they're going to be able to tell their models apart at the end. So we'll check in with Chris in a little bit. But success, good stuff.
Hello. So, round 5, Admech mirror. We won it. It was a lovely guy who played the other army, different sub-factions. So he was the data something clave. So he had 3 big unit breaches that were terrifying and tanky, which got additional AP when in half range, as well as the extra shots from rapid fire. But yeah, I got first. I flooded the boards. He couldn't really move and do anything, get anywhere. He just blocked off. Turns out Admech units are devastating against Admech units. So it was each turn, it was just both of us trading units and pulling stuff off the table. But yeah, it ended up in a 91 to 74. So pretty good win, which I'm happy with. And yeah, it means I got the same result as Will, but just in the reverse order.
Well done. Game 5 done. Final victory. Votan, lovely guy called Will, not Will News obviously, lovely. He just kind of focused on a few of the wrong things and left it open for me to get onto the objectives, burn them so he couldn't get there. He took fixed objectives, so he had bring it down and cleanse. Bring it down was right, I think, good choice, but cleanse wasn't good, especially with me kind of being so tough and just keeping him at bay. And I just burnt the objectives away so he couldn't score his secondaries, and I won 87 to 50 in my final game. So I'll take coming to a tournament, first time, 1 win. That was my kind of secret goal. I was giving it the big one. I don't mind, I'm here to learn, but no, 1 win was great. Let's see if I can get high scoring general with 1 win, maybe. See what happens. Right then, bit of a wrap up. Funny angle because we're doing it all on selfie on the iPhone. Didn't bring the normal cameras. So I got 1.
I got 2.
I got 2.
Kind of Will's ones were winning at the start, so Will ended up going up against slightly tougher opponents, whereas
we got the fun games.
We got the fun games. We kind of eked it through with the nice squad.
We didn't get any assault in our games.
No. Well, to be fair, let's be honest, I had 0 assault the whole tournament. Everyone met was really nice.
Yeah, really helpful.
So helpful. Not kind
very
of
understanding when you forgot a small thing and would very much be like,
so
okay.
it didn't impact generally the game. Everyone was pretty decent.
So can't complain, and I think the bottom line is I want to do another one.
Do you?
Yeah. I think it'd be good fun.
It's too much stress.
I'm gonna go for 2 wins.
Yeah.
2 wins.
5 games, 2 does. I think that's the most I've ever played.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh yeah.
That was intense.
Yeah. Well,
but it just got more fun actually as we went.
So I think things we need to do: fix the tournament terrain.
Yes, sorry
so we
about
can practice.
That. If you spotted on our games that we've never walked through terrain.
That was a
charged through terrain.
That was a big discovery from all our game 1s and 2s.
We have learnt some rules that we didn't know.
Yeah, Brilliant's in the middle. They're obscuring.
Yeah,
unless you're towering.
So basically, there is not a lot of shooting lanes, and you have to move a bit more, and it kind of does make it that you are more likely to all score rather than just kind of getting wiped to turn 1. So terrain is massively important in the tournament scene, and we play kind of more fun, narratively generated,
which I think I prefer ultimately, but it's just good to know when we do
I think it's nice to have a mix though.
It does help you get better.
Yeah. But anyway, look, tournaments, great fun. Hopefully we'll do another one and we'll keep you up to date, and we'll maybe show some more tournament games, a bit of tournament practice, and maybe go through some of the things we learn to clarify some of the rules. But anyway, we will...
Let us know actually in the comments below if you do want to see more tournament style games, because we got some of the terrain. Tom's just keeps whinging about having to paint it and build it.
There's no instructions. Anyway.
And we could do more competitive games, you know.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Well, let us know. Anyway, thank you very much, everyone, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers, everyone. Take care. Bye.